Good afternoon. Today on Business Success in 6 with Stacie, I have Sherry Fairman here from Dementia Care Solutions. Sherry, thanks for jumping on the call with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. It's our pleasure to have you. And you have a very unique field in business that you're in that you just started in April. And I'm really excited to share what you're doing and have you share what you're doing with our clients in our community. So if you don't mind, may I ask you about 6 questions?
Please do.
Awesome. Cool. So Dementia Care Solutions, when people ask what Dementia Care Solutions does, how do you describe it?
Well, I usually start by saying I am a consulting agency. So first of all, people can contact me. They get a 30-minute free consultation where we're going to talk about your experience, whether you have dementia or you're caring for somebody who has dementia. And I provide education about the disease. I can help problem solve challenging situations. And I can also do workshops for professionals. I can do classes for families, presentations, and I do coaching on the floor during the shift in facilities, which has proven to make a real difference in changing the way care partners care for people with dementia.
Wow. Thank you for that truly service work and gift to you obviously have a gift to be able to care for people and to empathize with, multiple sides, because those that have dementia don't necessarily know. And it's so hard for the people that are trying to care for those. So thank you.
Absolutely.
What were your plans when you started your business and how have they changed?
Well, since I just started in April, they're pretty much on track. I wanted to work with people with dementia. People will often get a diagnosis at the hospital and they're sent home with a folder and probably given a lot of information. Yet because of the dementia, they don't really remember all of it or how to access it and the resources. So I do work with people with dementia like I had planned. And then working with the care partners, I wanted to be able to go more in depth and provide more advanced services. I wanted to get more involved. I wanted to be in the home for longer. I wanted to be connecting them to the community resources and following through with that. And that has been happening both in person, virtually, and I do telephone services as well. The other piece that I was super passionate and excited about was working with professionals. So getting the opportunity to do workshops for people who are paid to care for people with dementia. They're the ones who desperately would like to have this advanced education. So being able to do that and offer that to them, not only in a workshop session, but on the floor, building skills. What I really wanted to do with this agency was to improve the quality of care as a whole for people with dementia.
That's really, really special. So speaking of special, what is the biggest way that you believe that you impact the community? I mean, this is all impacting the community, obviously. Is there any other thing that you'd want to talk about in that area?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that when we're talking about professionals, especially, they have access to a lot of different opportunities to learn about dementia, whether it's books or webinars, online modules, podcasts, just YouTubing, TikTok even now, and trying to increase their knowledge about dementia. And what I'm finding is that is absolutely necessary and important, but it isn't always transferring over into skill when it comes to providing the cares. So I learned about this really important piece, but now it's time to do something with it. I'm not sure how to do it.
Okay.
So what I've done with my business is I've bridged that gap. So now we're going to actually be practicing role playing, drilling. We're going to be able to get the skills. So when something happens that we need to support that person, we actually have a skill now to do it.
Totally. Yeah. That's really, really smart. And we talk about that in business, in all businesses, is making sure that we have the opportunity to role play. So we're scripted and ready and able and not caught off guard when we do get into that situation. So that's wonderful that you're doing that. What is one challenge that you have faced that other business owners could learn from?
Well, what I would say is to plan, So many times we get so excited to provide a service and to step off and go do something, and we're just going to start taking on clients.
Mhm.
Um, but if we're not prepared, if we don't have the things, the foundation built, then we're scrambling.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the things that I've learned is to just take a pause, slow down. I don't have to do it all right now, but to gradually adjust my services and my business so that it matches my ability to do
Yes,
that. And so that has been one of the things that I've learned.
absolutely. And reflecting on what you have done and learned about and how to apply that moving forward or change what you might need to do as well. That's really, really great advice. So what does the future look like for you? And do you have an exit plan?
So as far as my future, I kind of stepped into this thinking that within a couple of years, I might need to hire an administrative person to kind of take care of some things.
Mhm.
While I haven't hired an employee, I have decided to contract with somebody who is taking care of some of my administrative stuff. And so they're a contracted person. And I'm already doing that. And I'm just like 7 months in. So I'm a little bit ahead of schedule with that. And I originally had planned on within 5 years hiring another one of me.
Awesome.
Um, and I'm already starting to think that's going to happen maybe within the next year.
Wow.
As I expand. This niche, this taking the knowledge that is available to everybody online and in so many ways, the information about dementia care is there, but putting it into skill, this little niche thing, it doesn't exist. There isn't necessarily an agency that I know of in Wisconsin that does this extra piece, that coaching on the floor, that training, the workshops that build the skill, that go beyond the knowledge. So that little niche is something that is kind of the missing link in this dementia care world. And it's going to take some time to build a team of people who can do this niche.
Mhm.
I should mention that I work on the positive approach to care team with Teepa Snow. And so Teepa Snow is an internationally renowned dementia guru. And so it's important to note that her approach guides my practice.
Wow.
And so there are many people who are at the level that I am. It's just a matter of getting them in this community, or people in this community that are interested in getting to that level and working with me to get there.
Sure. Well, that's really good information. We'll definitely look up on that too. And then at least you have support internationally then to go through it. That's really, really great.
Absolutely.
So all subjects open. What inspires you most?
Um, Honestly, it is the people with dementia feeling like they have hope in a good quality of life,
Mhm.
and care partners feeling like they can enjoy their person with dementia. Whether it's a family or a professional care provider, so many times that enjoying the relationship piece goes out the window.
Sure.
And in learning new skills and how to care for people with dementia, and people with dementia being listened to and supported in a skillful way, just
Mhm.
makes everybody's quality of life better. I've had wives say, I actually had an afternoon with my husband and it felt like old times, and it's because I did something different. And
Wow.
so there's hope there. So that's what keeps me going.
That's very inspiring and special. And you never know who ends up with dementia, right? It's not like you can look and see. So this is really, really important. So if somebody wants to contact you and work with you, how would they do that?
So you can go on my website, www.dementiacaresolutions.org. There's a contact me with my email and phone number. My phone number is 920-883-5076. And I have an email, which is my name, Sherry, SHERI, at dementiacaresolutions.org.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for the work you do, and we'll definitely be forwarding this on. Thank you.
Thank you so much.